curious. The Kickstarter went live for my new game, of course. It's still a bit of a hello, big enter button. How's it going? I had the Kickstarter go live. I think it was yesterday. Today's Thursday, right? So it should have been yesterday. Yes. So yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit together. I'm trying to do a little bit more promotional stuff to try and get the Kickstarter, make sure it does well. Hopefully it does. There should be links down below if anyone wants to check that out that way. So yeah, I was doing some messaging about that, and then I was also, but then I was also at the same time I got a little bit distracted because I was trying to do some research. I'm trying to figure out an alternative to Moonlights, and because I like using like streaming, like those kinds of like game streaming services. I like the idea of eventually being able to access my computer from everywhere, never actually needing a monitor hooked up to it, and I've known for a while that the NVIDIA game stream is shutting down, but now I'm looking for like an alternative because I found the Sunshine, and Sunshine mostly seems to work all right, but it's not perfect. Music is a bit too loud or voice a bit too low. Hold on. There we go. Is that a bit better? Hopefully that's a bit better. Maybe let me do this. Let me turn down the volume a bit here. Yeah? A bit better? Okay. It's because I didn't have my headphones on all the way. I couldn't hear it very well through the monitor. I was trying to make sure I could hear it too. All right. Hold on. Let me separate chats here. I got people in Twitch and YouTube both messaging me or posting in chats, I guess. Give me 1 second here. Let me get a side by side here. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's see here. Great topic. Yeah, great topic. Are you talking about the Kickstarter? Yeah. I would like to do like a little guide on that if it does well, or maybe not even a guide. Maybe it could even be like a lessons I learned while doing Kickstarter if it doesn't go so well. But yeah, there we go. Good afternoon, I guess. Yeah, actually, it is kind of afternoon, huh? It's like 1 p.m. for me. I don't know what time zones everybody else is in. If I had to guess, I would take a guess and say that most people are probably in Pacific. That would be my guess. No, from Argentina? Oh, yeah, I was way off with you. Zunko, 5 p.m. Oh, wow, 4 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I would have guessed like Pacific Standard Time if I was honest. PR here. EST3. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was way off on everybody. I've always assumed that that a lot of people that would watch my streams and videos are from Pacific. I don't think I've ever actually checked like demographics or anything like that. So maybe that's something I should do. That'd be interesting. Anyways, let me transition here. I'm still going to be chatting a little bit, but let me go and transition over here. So this is kind of what I've been working with the hand tracking here. I was originally trying to get it to work with the Metahuman. Now I'm just trying to get it to work in general. PR here, 4 p.m. So we got people at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. So it looks like ranging from like 3 to 5 is what it looks like. We got Zufar in Twitch is saying 4 p.m. Yeah, nice. Very nice. All right. Cool. Let's go and play around with this just a little bit. I've not touched this in about a week. I don't fully remember what I was doing, which probably isn't a good thing. Other than trying to get the fingers working. Because I know so far I've had issues with the fingers where they're like all like turned 90 degrees all weird, and I haven't been able to figure out how to correct it without breaking everything else further. Which is really, really weird. But yeah. All right. But yeah, no, I've been trying to find like a good alternative to like Moonlight and Sunshine, because Sunshine works pretty well, but it's not great. And I know Moonlight and the NVIDIA Game Stream client are both going to be, or at the very least, the NVIDIA Game Stream client is supposed to be going, I think it's like in February or something. Is it February or March? I know it's supposed to be going sometime here soon. I think it's like February, if I recall. Which I hate. I love Moonlight so much better than Steam Link. And the main reason why, too, if anybody's ever used Steam Link while trying to use a Steam VR headset, Steam VR does like this weird thing where it starts showing what's going on in the VR view in Steam Link instead of what's going on your desktop. So it like switches the whole thing around. It's really annoying. So you can't like use Steam Link, or at least I can't use Steam Link for anything practical, because everything I use requires me to have a VR headset on. So once that's on, then there's absolutely nothing I can do. All right, there we go. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's actually, real quick, I want to see where this is at right now. I think so far we are only doing the left hand. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's see here. Play. Where's my headset? Oh, my headset's on the other side of the room. Hold on. Let me go grab my headset. Un momento, por favor. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. In case anybody hasn't been like watching these live streams, this is what it looks like right now. This weird monstrosity of a hand. I've also noticed too, the thumb doesn't seem to be tracking at all. And I'm not entirely sure what that one's about. All the other fingers seem to be working somewhat at least. But that rotation is like terribly off, and I can't figure out why. This is going to sound like a weird solution. Oh, that was weird. This is going to sound like a weird solution, but I'm almost wondering if I should see if I can like permanently rotate the fingers or something, like the bits of the fingers. Hold on. I need like a better place to put this. I need a bigger desk, I think, is what I need for when I do these streams. Or maybe I need like a small little table or something I can put my headset on. Just somewhere out of the way. Let's see here. Hold on. There we go. All right. So these rotations basically are the issue, right? These need to be modified. What if I just disconnected the location or the rotation altogether? What if I just left it as is? If that's like the one way to fix that, that would be awesome. Oh. Trying to allocate a rendering resource. Make sure your video card has the minimum required memory. Oh. Wait. Oh no. I think in the same oh no, the YouTube stream's still going. It's just further behind. I was gonna say I think in the same moment that happened, the YouTube stream stopped. Twitch one kept going. Twitch was powering through. I am noticing though, now I'm looking at both the streams, Twitch seems to be a lot more real time than YouTube does. YouTube looks like it's a little further behind, which is interesting. Do you think it's possible to have finger control to simulate a surgery? I don't see why not. I don't think it would be easy to do, but I don't see why not. I am mostly doing this. So I'm mostly doing this. Part of the reason why I wanted to look into this, right, was because I'm working on a game, right, and so I would like to incorporate as much like just things that aren't necessary but are just help with the immersion. So one of them is finger tracking. I'm thinking about maybe seeing if I could do like face and full body tracking, because it is also going to have co-op multiplayer. I'm a little hesitant to do full body just because I feel like it might ruin the experience. I don't know if that's just a me thing or not. But yes, I'm sure it's certainly possible. It would just be a matter of, I'm working on a game that requires a lot of finger detailed movement. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think the only thing you kind of have to keep in mind is if you're trying to do like exact finger positions, like that's going to be very hard, and you probably don't want it to be like exact. You probably want for it to be in like a range of finger positions. See, I'm working on a game that requires a lot of finger detailed movement. Yeah. Yeah, because quite frankly, I mean, let's just be honest. I'm sure most people are not going to be able to get an exact like L position, you know? I can't even do that naturally. It's for dentistry. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen like surgery type applications before. It's really cool. I don't know if it's much better than like the way it's normally done. You know, it's like one of those, to me, it seems like one of those things where if you're trying to simulate like an actual like workplace experiment or like a surgery or something precise like that, I feel like you have to be a little bit more careful with those kinds of applications. Because it's kind of like, to me, it seems kind of like a weird balance of trying to figure out what works well while still trying to maintain what is realistic to what you're trying to do, right? So it feels like just a weird balance, I think. I don't need that open. I don't know why I have that open. Okay. Yeah, these rotations didn't work well. I could try... What if I did this? Would this by any chance work? Oh wait, I forgot to connect these. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try this. Is there a way to get the hand tracking from Oculus and Unreal? Yes. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking from the Quest 2. That's pretty accurate for finger tracking. They've actually gotten a lot better with that. You got to give them credit. They've done an amazing job with the finger tracking. Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's changed with OpenXR because I've seen that Oculus or Meta, whatever it is they want to call them. I hate the name Meta. I think they're starting to transition over to using OpenXR like primarily. It used to be, hold on. It used to be that there was a plugin, and I think you can still use it, but I think it can be a little finicky now. The Oculus VR plugin gives you access to a component called Oculus Hand. And the Oculus Hand will actually replicate your hand positions. And that's one way to do it. But I think they're starting to transition over to using OpenXR now. And OpenXR has their own form of hand tracking. So assuming that it works fine with OpenXR, if I can figure out how to do this, then this should work for like Index, Quest. I think the Vive Focus has hand tracking. What other headsets are that have hand tracking? I feel like Quest and Index are like the two more well-known ones. So yeah, maybe that's an experiment we run real quick. Maybe after I get this going, I do a quick package and see if the Quest 2 hand tracking works too. Let's see. Oh, does that kind of help? Hold on. Ooh, hold on. I think the rest of the hand is broken, but I think the fingers look good. Hold on. Hold on. We might be getting closer to it. I might need to have... Come here. There we go. I'm getting this cable stuck. I'm so happy. I'm gonna be moving into a tiny house here soon. I'm gonna be so happy when I'm there, because I've done like so much to make sure that's good for like VR and all that. Oh, my display is grayed out. Oh, did it just disconnect? I think... I can't tell if oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if I need to transition this to using bone space instead of components. Yeah, I think this needs to be bone space. Because I'm looking at the wrist of the hand. The wrist of the hand always has the same rotation. And I can absolutely say now that the thumb does not work for some reason. We'll figure out the thumb. We'll figure it all out. What is this? Is that saying ran out of memory again? Hold on. Let me drop this for a second. I've been getting this error a lot the past couple days, and I don't know why. Ran out of memory allocating. Stay. Okay. Last error message. The paging file is too small for this operation to complete. What is going... I've been having a lot of issues with Unreal Engine these past maybe like 2 or 3 days. I don't know why. Why am I using so much memory? Hold on. Let me close down this. Hold on. Also, why is my GPU running? What is going on here? Hold on. NVIDIA... I have no idea what's going on here. Hold on. Let me shut down everything that I don't need right now. Hold on. Let's shut down Sunshine. I don't need that right now. I'm going to close down Firefox. Why am I using Windows updates? Dude, it very well... If I could, I would switch away from Windows in a heartbeat. This laptop is actually running Manjaro. I love Manjaro. I mean, I'm even playing around with Dungeon Generation on this laptop right now. Like, it works fantastic. I very, very rarely have issues. Actually, that's not entirely true. Unreal Engine gives me one issue on Manjaro. I don't know why, but like every time I have to keyboard shortcut to minimize the window and then maximize it because the mouse position is off for some reason. Never got this issue as much in 427 personally. I've actually had worse issues with NVIDIA 427. Actually, I think this issue appeared right about the time I was working on a 427 project. Yeah, I don't know if that's just a me thing. What is this? What is vmem? Hold on. Hold on. Do I have... I don't think I have any VMs running, right? All my VMs should be shut down. Yeah, they're shut down. Do I... Oh, let's see. I don't need an SRAM Paul running. That can quit. I know Docker's been giving me issues. Let me just quit that. Viveport. Why are you running? You can quit. I'm just shutting down everything I don't need. GOG, I don't need. Actually, I don't really need the Xbox app open either. I don't need virtual desktop right now. Let's shut down excess overlay. Java, OBS, sync tray. It's not sync tray, is it? No, I'm gonna exit that for now. Discord. I'm trying to figure out why it is. It's giving me so many issues. Let's try that. Let's see if that works a little better. I've shut down just about everything that I don't need open. We'll see how that goes. So I have a question, Justin. Have you been using UE5 a lot then, or are you still sticking with 427 then? I'm actually curious too, because I don't know. Maybe this is a poll I have to run. Maybe I need to run like a poll in the somewhere. But I'd be curious. Like, actually, hold on. Can I run a poll? Hold on. I can. Hold on, because this is actually a good time. I'm very curious. All right, hold on. Okay. Hold on. UE4. Zufar. I started at UE5. All right. Hold on. UE5. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here's a poll on YouTube. I think we only got one person to its chat, so I don't know if I can add on to the poll. I don't think I can. Still, Zufar still learning. Yeah. Let's see here. I vote. Oh, you voted on YouTube. All right, cool. Let's see. We got 60. Does this mean 67% for UE5? I've never done a YouTube poll, so this is like a new one for me. I think this means that 67% of people are using UE5. Oh, what just happened? .1. Yeah, I have to use 5.0 for my job. We switched from 427 personally. I've just had a lot of issues with it. I mean, that's kind of a given though. Because here's the thing too. Have you gone from a 427 project to Unreal Engine 5? Because that does kind of make sense. I've seen a lot of people have issues if they're migrating from 427 to 5. I want to make a few short games with Lumen in VR. I think I read, I don't know if this is true or not. I think I read that Nanite now functions in VR. I think I tried to get it running and I couldn't though. 5.1, yes. Yeah, I think that's what I'd read, that it's functioning in 5.1. It wasn't a straight update. We had to manually migrate everything. Oh. It does in 5.1. See, here's the thing, right? So I was going to do a video on this, okay? But I couldn't get it to function. I think you need a bit of a better PC, though. My PC is actually not that bad, though. Hold on. I'm going to pull up my PC specs right now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up right now, okay? It's not great. I'm not going to say it's great, but it's not that bad. I shouldn't be having as many issues I have. So I have a 10400F, 32 gigs of RAM, okay? I have, it doesn't list it here. I thought it would list my GPU. I have a 3060. I meant comparative to flat screen Nanite. Oh. Let's see. It wasn't a straight update. Yeah, or it was nasty. Yeah, Yeah, I could see there being an issue if you're migrating. Like, whether you do it manually or automatic, I've seen people have so many issues migrating from a 427 project. I think that makes sense. It looks like we have about 50-50 people in UE4 to UE5. I'm going to go and end that poll there. Yeah, we had like a solid 50-50. Oh, wait, it was only across 4 votes. I thought we may have had at least a couple more. But yeah, flat screen nanite. But I'm also curious too. Do you need to have like a specific GPU or something for nanite? Because I think that was something else I had read too. I don't know if that was true or not. I think it was that you had to have like specific hardware or something. No? Okay, maybe that was. Maybe I'm misremembering or something. I don't know, but. I thought that was something I had read somewhere. Hold on. Set bone rotation. Yeah, no. Bone rotation. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, we might have a solution. I don't know that this is going to be a great solution. I'm going to try this real quick. Hold on. Set bone rotation by name. We add this in. Oh, wait. You know what? I might be doing this wrong. I don't think so. Not an expert, but I used it with the 1060. Okay. So I think I went a little sidetracked there. I had like three or four different thoughts go through my head all at the same time. So I tried getting nanite to work in a VR environment. I actually got like an environment off the Unreal Marketplace, and I was going to test it. It was something that did actually make my computer struggle a little bit, which is what I wanted. I tried enabling. I tried originally without nanite, and then I tried enabling nanite, and I saw no performance difference whatsoever. And like, there's a nanite view that you can enable, and it showed me nothing, and I could not for the life of me figure out if it was even working in the first place. I followed their guide and everything, and I just couldn't figure it out. And I don't know if I was just screwing something up, if it was like you had to have specific hardware, if it was if there was a step that I'd missed somewhere. That just wasn't on documentation, because I've seen Epic Games do that, where there's like documentation and it has like 90% of what you need, and then there's just like one little 10% that you have to go scouring the internet to find. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like that's kind of my little rant there. Like I really do love Unreal Engine so much, but ChatGPT been helping a lot lately. I have still not used ChatGPT. I have used what was it? Midjourney. I've tried Midjourney. It's cool. It's not great. Midjourney is not great, but I have used it, and it's pretty cool. I did have problems at first, but then everything just worked. I've had that same situation, just a whole bunch of problems with Unreal Engine, then just one day everything just magically works. Yeah, Unreal Engine's really weird like that. I've seen a bunch of issues like that. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't understand it. Oh wait, hold on, it's not add. I wanted to combine. We're gonna try this. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try this. Because this might be the solution I'm looking for. World space. There we go. It's also annoying me that I keep getting the content browser opening up all the way up here. There we go. I'm actually curious. Is ChatGPT cheap, free to use? I don't know if it is or not. Like I said, I've not used it at all so far. I've heard of it. I just haven't used it or anything. Because maybe I'll open it. Maybe ChatGPT will give me the solution I need in order to get this working. Why are you starting? I just had S Randball try to start for some reason. It's free, but there's an hourly limit. Okay. Back to work for you. All right, Zunko. Thanks for joining in. Even if it was for a little bit, it's still a lot of fun having people in the chat. Hope AI don't replace everything for us. I don't think AI is going to replace everything for us. I really don't. I think that AI's got its place, and I don't think it's replacing everything. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but that's just the way I see it. This doesn't seem to work right. It's still keeping like that same rotation, all weird. Oh, is it gonna crash again? All right, Zunko, you have a good one. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Unreal Engine's really weird, if I'm honest. Oh, this is probably why I forgot to feed in a bone name. That could have been why. Oh. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Dude, hand tracking is so freaking broken. I hate it. Hold on. Let me see here. You said it's free. Hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. Where is it? Is ChatGPT a website or something? Hold on. ChatGPT. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how it is how to enable hand tracking in Unreal Engine. How to enable VR hand tracking in Unreal Engine. Which one is this? We're gonna try this right now. Try ChatGPT now. Okay. Do I have to go through something here? Oh, ChatGPT is at capacity, right? Dude, everybody's trying to get their answers, their questions answered by the ChatGPT bot. Get notified when we're back. A lot of people come by to check out. Our systems are currently at capacity. If you want to be notified when we've resolved these issues, please submit your email here in the at chat.openai.com. So I just have to keep coming back until it eventually is no longer at capacity. I'll try it. It let you in? Is it maybe a Firefox? Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Log in, sign up. I guess I gotta sign up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me real quick. Give me 1 second. Now I gotta fill out a whole form here. I'm not a robot. I think this is ironic that you need to verify with ChatGPT you're not a robot. Is an AI not considered a robot? I thought it was. Wait, do I have a login for this? I do have a login for this. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't realize I had login for this. Hold on. I don't think I've ever actually used this, though. Why do I have a login? Okay. ChatGPT, this is a... oh, hold on. Let me transition here. This is a free research preview. Well, robot has to determine set of parameters to do one task. Yeah. I mean, I think it's ironic, right? It's a robot asking a human if you're a robot. They're trying to keep from AI becoming sentient is what they're trying to do. Let's see. The system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information. Yes. Okay. May be reviewed by our AI trainers to improve our system. I probably won't be sharing feedback, but all right. Let's see. Let me start with something that's not programming related. Let's do explain quantum computing in simple terms. Who else to detect a robot but a robot? Exactly, right? That's exactly how it should be going. Quantum computing is a type of computing that uses quantum mechanical phenomena such as superposition and entanglement to perform operations on data. In a classical computer, data is stored as bits, which can have a value of 0 or 1. In a quantum computer, data is stored as quantabits or qubits, which can exist in multiple states at the same time. I believe all that's true so far. This allows quantum computers to perform certain types of calculations much faster than classical computers. However, quantum computing is still in the early stages of development, and its potential applications are still being researched. I think all that's true. I think I've read up on quantum computing just a little bit, and so I think that's correct. That's an easy question. That's an easy question. Oh, hold on. I got a good question for it. Hold on. What is the meaning of life? It's not giving me an action. 42. Hey, someone got it. That would have been awesome if it put 42. I was hoping that would put 42, or that would actually give me some nonsensical answer. The meaning of life is a philosophical and existential question that has been debated throughout human history. Different people and cultures have different beliefs about the meaning of life. Some believe that life has a specific purpose or goal that one should strive to achieve, while others believe life is inherently meaningless and that individuals must create their own purpose. Many religious and spiritual traditions offer a sense of purpose or meaning through the belief in a higher power or afterlife. Some people find meaning in relationships and connections with others, while others find meaning through personal growth, creativity, and achieving their goals. The meaning of life is a complex and personal question that may be different for each person. That's not bad. It's not a bad answer. What is the meaning of 42? Ask it now, does the language model like itself think about it? Like itself? Does it think about itself? Is that what you're asking? Does it think about itself? I think we're about to. I came in here for one question, and now I'm asking ChatGPT a bunch of random questions. No, it has context, so it will take your last question. Oh, is that what it is? Hold on. Ask. How does a language model such as yourself... hold on, I think I understand. What do you believe the meaning of... Hold on. I need to push this. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this too much. Hold on. I'm just gonna phrase it like you did. Hold on. How does a language model such as your self think about it? Or should that be what? What does a language model such as yourself think about it? You speak Spanish as your main? Oh, no worries. I'll be honest. I have tried learning Spanish so many times, and I just haven't been able to. Oh man, did we actually break it? It's not giving me an answer. Was it broken? Oh, there it goes. As a language model, I do not have personal thoughts or beliefs. I'm a machine that processes information and generates text based on patterns and relationships and data that I've been trained on. I'm not capable of having personal opinions or feelings about the meaning of life or any other topic. I can provide information and answer questions based on the data that I've been trained on, but I do not have personal experience or understanding of the world. That took so long for it to generate that. I think I had actually like broken it somehow. Okay, all right. Now should I ask the question I came here to ask it? Hold on. Can you explain step by step how to add VR? No, let's put it this way. Open XR finger tracking into an Unreal Engine project. Wait, is there actually something called an OpenXR controller class? Hold on, compile and run your project. You should now be able to see the finger tracking data. In your new C++. Is this... If this works... Should I try it? I think I gotta try this now. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. This is saying to do it in C++. Hold on. Tools, new C++ class. All classes. It said it was called... Open... hold on. Code content project created that inherits from the OpenXR controller class. There's nothing called an OpenXR controller class. There is OpenXR input. Ask it for the C++ code as well. Will it give me C++ code if I do that? OpenXR input function library. There's a function library and there's an input settings. I don't see anything for OpenXR. Hold on. Let's... To an Unreal Engine 5.1. OpenXR... Hold on. Should... Let's see. And, hold on. And provide the code. Yeah, it starts out with the same thing every time, I think. I feel like this is kind of a almost default response. Done by setting a flag or configuring the device settings in the OpenXR API. from the XR tracking component. In this class, you will need to... No way. This is actually really cool. This is all proper. This is all proper code too. It's adding comments too. This is cool. It's taking a while. It'd be awesome if it was faster, but this is awesome. Wait. Why did it stop? Oh, it stopped. Is there a limit? Oh no, it stopped. Aw. It stopped on a comment. It stopped midway through a comment, it looks like. There's like one parenthesis here. I'm just breaking things all over. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. Copy code. Let me open up a notepad. Maybe there's just like some kind of glitch in what they're doing here. No, it actually ended at that line. Oh, man. Sometimes you gotta ask it to continue the code. Oh, do you really? Hold on. Can you continue the code? Let me give that a sec. Let me check this real quick. Hold on. In your Unreal Engine projects, you will need to create a class that inherits from the OpenXR tracking component, such as XR tracking component. Let's see. You have the OpenXR function library, XR loading screen function library, XR visualization function library, render target. Oh no, that's the XR. There are these OpenXR input settings. If you don't find something, you can ask it directly. Oh, it did continue it. Fascinating. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't see the XR tracking component. Ooh. Class. What if I just say that? Will it give me an answer? You are correct that the XR tracking component class is not a built-in class in Unreal Engine. Class I mentioned in my previous response was intended as an example, and it's a fictional class to illustrate the process of how to inherit from a class and override its methods to access the tracking data and update the finger bones in the skeletal mesh. In Unreal Engine, the OpenXR support is built on top of the existing XR system. You can use the XR input component to access the input data from the hand controller or other hand track devices. You can also use the XR mesh component to visualize the hand or other tracked objects. You can also... Oh... If you don't... Oh, its knowledge is limited to 2021. Ah, man. Hold on. Let me try one more time. Hold on. I think I kind of understand what it's going for. Should I try it? I kind of feel like I gotta try it now. Components. Let me get a actor component. Hold on. Because I feel like I gotta try this now. I don't have C++ running in this project, so I hope it's not gonna take too long. Did I just crash it? I think I just crashed Unreal Engine. Sadly, every time I ask it about 5.1, it answers with confidence, but most of the instructions lead nowhere. Well, I think it might make some sense. OpenXR finger tracking component.h. Because what it's basically saying is that it's asking you to create a new class, and you need to add in, because it does ask you to include something called OpenXR finger tracking component, which does seem to line up with what it's asking about here. So I'm not entirely sure. Is this an actual thing? Hold on. XR interaction framework. Is this an actual thing? Like, I'm honestly so close, I feel like it's not even worth asking ChatGPT about this. If I'm honest. I just really wanted to know if this would by any chance make it any easier. Use motion controllers, hand tracking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there it goes. I'm not entirely sure if I should try it or not. Should I try it just to see what happens? This is gonna put me so far out of the way of what I was trying to do. Screw it. We're gonna try it. Hold on. Hand tracking. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know that I have a ton of faith in this, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I should honestly do like just a whole live stream on this, trying to like build a game entirely using ChatGPT or something like that. It can be another 8-hour stream, like I did in what was it, November, December, or something. Maybe that's a live stream I gotta do. Because now it feels like I have to. I now know that ChatGPT is capable of doing something like this. Please now include sources. Please close the editor and build from your ID. Okay. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is even an include that I can drop in. It'll be awesome if this works. I'll be able to officially say I've learned hand tracking by an AI. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. So first we need to have this include open. Hold on. Open XR finger tracking components. Ooh, components.h. XR tracking component. Do I need to wait for this to update or something? What's going on here? It's not telling me if this is an error or not. I'm adding both these includes because I just noticed, I thought that this other .h file was from the header file that gets generated, but it doesn't look like it. Tracking component. Let's see if either of these return back as an errors. I feel like this can't work. if I'm honest. Finger tracking. Or is this? Yeah, like everything I put in so far has come out as errors. Hold on, let's try something. Hold on. Now I know that this is working. Why is my IntelliSense not working? I don't think that this is gonna work. I'm already getting errors and I haven't even gotten that far into it. Let me try something. If I just try running this as it is this going to error out on me? Because I have had errors too where like it's just Visual Studios doesn't detect things correctly. In your Unreal Engine project, you create a new class that inherits from the open XR tracking component.h, such as the XR tracking component. Oh, I see. Hold on. Oh, I was looking at this wrong. There is a header file. This is the header file that it's using. So hold on. This is supposed to be gone. This section right here. It's this XR tracking component.h that I'm supposed to have access to. But it's not even finding that either. Ooh. I don't think this is going to work. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Unreal Engine XR tracking component. Oh, I misspelled that. Tracking component. XR tracking. There is a documentation for it. I don't think this is working. That would have been cool if it did, though. I legitimately don't think it has this header file, or it's something that was removed. This kind of sucks. Tracking components. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well, that would have been really cool though if it did work. I can't even find anything called XR tracking component. But that would have been really cool if it did. All right. Oh, well. That's fine. I can still work with this. Let me see this. I think I actually have an idea for this. After screwing around with that forever. I do think that that's something that I feel like that would be an awesome live stream to do where I try to see if I can develop a game using ChatGPT. Sometimes the right questions need to be asked in order to get the right answer. That makes sense too. I mean, it's an AI, right? It's meant to. It's probably meant to be asked a specific way or something. Oh well. Transform, modify, bone. I do have an idea though. If I can figure out a way to add a rotation to a bone, that might work. The only problem is I don't think I can do that on opposable mesh. Hold on. Skeletal. Let me see something. I also have another idea I can try too. Set bone. No. What if add bone track? What are all the things that I can do to a bone? Set bone rotation, get bone rotation, hide bone by name. Oh. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that was actually a thing. Worth a try. Yeah, it was worth a try. I didn't have a whole lot of faith in it, but it still would have been cool if it did work. I'm still working and missed a chunk of what happened because I got a call. No worries, no worries. Transform to bone space. Does socket exist? Man, this is add bone track, insert bone track, remove. Am I gonna have to do this for each bone? Okay, hold on. I think I have an idea. I think I've got an idea. I'm gonna try this. Hold on. 3, 3, 3, 3. Actually, not you. All of these need to add to existing in bone space. We're gonna try this. Hopefully this will work. We'll see. Get motion controller data. Actually, I probably don't even need to do this. Hold on. Actually, this does need to be ignored. Oh no. Oh no. Unreal. Oh, I can't click. I have the bug. What if I compile and save? Just fix it. Is there like a keyboard shortcut you can use to delete nodes? Oh wait, actually. Ah, that works. Never mind. I got it. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna leave the thumb alone for a second. Let's take you. Actually, I'm only gonna do a couple real quick here. Hold on. Index. Let's say if I do like a 90 here for each one. Okay. And then this can go there. Actually, I'm only going to connect the ones I need. So let's do. That was weird. There we go. All right. let's see. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oh, wait, you need to be disconnected. All right, let's see what happens. Let me see what I'm doing. Why do I have a gray screen? There we go. Come here. I don't know if this is working either. Dude, I hate this. Why is it not just easily work? Why is it so hard to adjust the rotations on these animations? Let's see. What's up, man? I've been watching your tutorials. Very helpful. Thanks. Hold on. Thanks, Mobbeast. I'm glad you like the tutorials. I'm glad they're helping you out, too. Been working on anything cool, Mobbeast? Or is it Mobeast? Hold on. I'm sorry, I see like 3 different ways to say that. I'm just gonna call you gaming for now. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mobbeast. It is Mobeast. Okay. I saw like Mobeast, Mob East, and just all one word, Mobbeast. I guess that's another way you could say it, Mobbeast. Anyways. Well, thank you very much, Mobeast. And I will definitely keep them coming. Let's see. Let's do. What if I change this? What if I change this from bone space to parent bone space? Will that make a difference? I don't know if this is going to work. All right, Justin, you have a good day at work? Or night at work? I think you said it was evening for you, right? I think I remember that earlier. Anyways, you have a good time at work, all right? What do I do with my controller? There it is. Wait, did this fix it? Hold on. Why is my headset not appearing? Oh, no, it did fix it. Oh, wait. It's looking kind of alright. If I hold my hand like this and only this. I think it's because the wrist isn't rotating. I think the wrist is kind of the only problem now. We're getting close. It's getting there. It's getting there. We're almost there. Hold on. I'm not sure if it's completely working yet or not, but we're gonna find out here. Hold Let's see. This is, if it's equal to wrist, we come down this way. We set its world location, which is going correctly. Let's see, do I need to set bone rotation here? Where's the rotation I use? Oh, okay. I remember this. Hold on. Make rotator. X, Y, Z. Feed this in. I think that needs to stay in component space. All right. Let's see here. We're getting there. Getting it. Getting it. Oh. I think we're getting close. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. I think this is close. Let me make an adjustment here. That's the wrong thing. To rotator. In there. See, you take off your glasses. I could wear my glasses. The thing is I have, hold on. For me, like my index, I can wear glasses like while it's in there. But the thing for me, these are a little bit dirty. But I have like these little, glasses, lenses or prescription lenses that I throw in mine. So I can't wear my glasses while I have these in the headset. I'm too lazy to take them out every time I'm like doing things like this. So yeah, it's really weird. I like using these when I'm like playing games and stuff because it's nicer than having glasses. Because the problem I have with the index, like the only problem I have with the index, is if you wear glasses, something about the head strap like starts causing the glasses to like go back, to like go down on your ear and cause pain there. It's very uncomfortable. But when I'm doing development, then I have to just take on and off my glasses or take out the lenses every time I want to start doing work. So you have them on your Quest 2? Yeah, no, see, it doesn't make sense. There's like magnetic ones. I think my Quest 2 actually has magnetic ones. And those ones, maybe I would take them off, but I don't use my Quest 2 often enough during development. Which kind of sucks. Yeah. VR headsets are awesome. They're not very glasses friendly. I feel like that's a problem that needs to be overcome. Someone needs to make VR glasses friendly VR headset. I feel like Valve's gotta be the one to spearhead that. Valve's got to come up with a way for VR headsets to be great for all ages. I think I've seen, I may be wrong, but I think I've seen headsets that'll adjust like the image depending on your prescription. I don't know if, I think I've seen that before. I may be wrong. I don't know if I'm completely correct about that one. So close, just the wrist. Hold on. Here. Hold on. It's gonna be like some weird, bizarre rotation right now. I already know it. Hold on. Start at X. and you're waiting for the Deckard. Is that what they're calling it? The Deckard, the Index 2. I don't think I've heard people refer to it as the Deckard. I have heard rumors about the Index 2 though. I would love to see an Index 2. The Index is awesome. I have two complaints with it overall. One is that it's not very glasses friendly. And the second issue that I have with it is the cable. I've already had to replace my cable once, and I would love for either like a wireless option or a cable that doesn't like start stripping out after a year. Actually, no, 3 issues, because I also am having stick drift on my second left controller. This is not my second one. I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can get I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can't replace these thumbsticks myself, if I'm honest. Yeah, see, this is a weird issue that starts happening. Maybe this needs to be in world. Hold on. Let me change this to world space. Have there been any new rumors about the Index 2? Or the Deckard? Is that what I seriously had not heard people refer to it as the Deckard before. I can't justify 1K for almost a 4-year-old headset. Yeah, that's understandable. The first headset I personally owned was a Quest 1. Before that, I had used a Vive, and my work used to have me working with the Rift S. Sadly, as Bradley is the VR Leak expert. All right, may have to look more into his videos. I've watched a couple of his videos before, not a ton of them, but I've watched a few. I had a Rift S before. Yeah, the Rift S is pretty good, if I'm honest. It's not a bad headset or anything like that. Yeah, I used one. I had one for a while. Or I didn't have one. I'd used one for a while. So it's doing this weird thing. Also, why is this falling? Oh, it's drifting. There it is. Let's see here. 0. God, this is so close and it's so aggravating. Like, I have the tracking locations working, but I can't get the fingers rotations right. It's so aggravating. Where's my hand at now? Why is my hand all the way there? Get over it. If I hold my hand in this rotation, it looks good. I think this is the only issue. I think I just need to get the rotation right for the hand. Or for the wrist. I think if I can do that, everything else looks good. I think it's about there. What fingers am I adjusting to? Hold on. Let me check that too. Yeah, Rift S, I think the Rift S was honestly overall a lot better, aside from like visual quality. I know if I went back and I saw the Rift S, the quality would not be great. And I think that would kind of be the only issue that I'd have with the Rift S. But I used to wear glasses with the Rift S, and that was partially because I didn't have prescriptions for those ones. So yeah. Index, middle. So close. Hold on. Let me do a couple things actually, because I also need to hide this visualization. What is showing the handout like this? You are. Big on. The most annoying part is that I may have to do this for the right hand too. Let's see here. Your pawn. We'll get. This is good. Oh. It was amazing for entry level for 2019, 2020. 2020 PCVR. There's a point you could get for 300, 350. Yeah, I remember. I think it was near the end that you could get for 300, if I recall. Yeah, visual quality definitely wasn't the best. Otherwise, it was a great headset, though. I think the only issue I think I had with the Rift S, and this is only from like a development point of view, was that I would constantly have to reset the ground height and the boundaries. I think that was the only complaint I ever had about the Rift S, was I was constantly having to do that if I left it on the desk for too long, because then it would just lose the tracking. But, I mean, I have the same issue with the Quest 2 as well. There's really not much you can do about that, I think. Although I will say I think the Quest 2 is a lot better about it. Location. Yours crapped out. It died on you? That's actually kind of surprising. I thought that the Rift S was pretty sturdily built, if I'm honest. I don't think I ever had any like issues or anything with it. Oh, you know what? No, I did see Rift S's have that issue. No matter how many factory resets on headset or PC, it would disconnect or not be recognized. And one of my controllers broke in half when falling on carpet from my hand. Oh, hold on. Oh, give me 1 second. Hold on. So I remember we did have one issue. I think it was only with one of the headsets where the Rift S would stop connecting, and we were able to get it to work. It was just a bit of a pain to do so because we'd have to like reconnect it a couple times. The controller thing is interesting though. So this was my Quest 1, or I guess still is. I don't use it as much anymore though. This, hold on. I think I only did it to one controller, right? Yeah. Hold on. Oh, actually, this got worse. This is my left controller, okay? Hold on. I'm going to bring this up to the camera. Hold on. Look at that. Like, all broken. I tried to super glue this together. Now I've got another crack on the other side. I don't know if really that shows up. Yeah, that's what that looked like. And then now I've got another crack on the other side. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I also had one right there in the middle right there. Is this the same spot for you too? Yeah. Yeah, so I just noticed I've had this in the case forever, but I'm noticing now there's a crack on the other side. Probably because these haven't been together in a while. Yeah. In all fairness, though, when I got the Quest 1, I was in a much smaller room. I was still in college, and I think I was living with my parents at the time. So I had a very small room. So I'd be hitting my controller up against like walls and my closet door, if I recall. I had to be very, very careful in that old house. But yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, the Quest 1 was pretty good. I don't think it ever lost tracking, though, even with it falling apart. I think tracking still worked just fine. I'm kind of curious what it looks like inside. I kind of want to take it apart now. It's already falling apart anyways. Oh, wait. I have one. Oh, wait. Oh. I feel like this needs to become a stream all itself, where I'm just like taking apart old headsets that are falling apart. Hold on, I have like a whole piece here that's like just broken off or almost broken off. I don't know where it's holding on by. Tear down videos. That would be awesome. I've opened up my index before. The inside of the index is actually pretty cool. I liked opening that up. I've done that before. Yeah. Maybe I should. So here's the question, okay? I have a second channel, Rift in Reality, okay? I haven't posted anything on there in a while, and part of the reason is because a lot of the topics that I've wanted to do on Rift in Reality require so much time and are so difficult to record easily that I've really struggled to make videos for Rift in Reality. Should I start doing like teardown videos or something of VR headsets on there? Because that would be awesome. Or maybe I should just start doing live streams here. I don't know if I should do it here. I've always considered VR Playground to be more of a game development channel, if I'm honest. I don't know that would fit very well here. Man, has anybody actually torn down VR headsets? I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually open up like an index or anything like that. Maybe we should. I'm actually considering it now. I'll think about it. I won't make promises. I'm not going to make promises that I can't guarantee, okay? Maybe I'll think about it, okay? I don't know if I'm not 100% sure if I want to do teardown videos just yet. I do kind of miss using this headset. Quest 1 was an awesome headset. Yeah, teardown videos would be very awesome though. I'll think about it. I won't make promises though. If I do this, I don't know why I didn't think about this. I'm actually kind of curious now. Maybe I'll start it up in a second. I'm curious if my Quest 1 still has power or anything like that, or if it even starts up. I've had that thing sitting in a box for, gosh, a couple of years now. When was the last time I had it in a video? I think that was probably the last time I used it. This is so close. Look, it's looking so close. The fingers are like weirdly choppy, but it's looking so close. I don't even think I need to modify the rotation. I just need to get that rotation on the wrist correct. It's been decommissioned. Oh wait, hold on. I missed another one. I have to open my Quest 1 controller to fix the drift problem. It's going to be decommissioned. Oh, do you still use a Quest 1? Oh, man. Quest 1 is honestly still an awesome headset. It doesn't stack up against like the Quest 2 or the Index or anything like that. But the Quest 1 is still a really awesome headset. I don't think anybody can convince me otherwise. World space. Let's do bone space, maybe. It's so close. Like, it doesn't look terrible if I have the right rotation. I just need to get the rotation of the wrist correct. So annoying. It's so close. It's so far. space. What if I switch this? I don't think parent bone space is going to change anything. Yeah, that wrist is still not changing rotations. Trying to change rotations on animations is such a pain. I feel like there has to be a better way to do this. At least for VR headsets. Or for VR animations. I don't know if it's the same problem on non-VR or anything like that. Hello, Polymer. How's it going? We were talking about how are you doing? I am doing pretty good. At least mostly. I've almost got the animations good. The only problem I seem to be having right now is the wrist rotation. If I can correct the wrist rotation, I think everything else will fix itself. Which is kind of the only problem. We were a little while ago. We were discussing Mo Beast. Wish I could help, but I'm still a noob. It's all right. We're all still noobs at heart. Sounds so cheesy when I say it like that. We were discussing old headsets and things like that. Let's see here. Bone space. Bone space doesn't seem to work correctly. I need to like multiply this in some way. What if I did this? What if I took this, dropped this up here, and then modified? No, because I remember this was causing issues. That's right. -1. Compile, save. Play. Let's try. I need to plug this controller in here in a second too. It's starting to die here. Yeah, that rotation is not right at all. Oh my god. Why? Is this supposed to be a -0.5? I thought I had changed this value. It is so close. It's just the wrist, and I don't know where I'm going wrong with this. Set world location. What if I set the world rotation of the actor itself? Hold on. Or the component. Set world rotation. What if we set the rotation of the bone and not of this? Just take this. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it. Maybe I need to do something a little different. Hold on. Let me try something a little different. I don't know if this is going to fix anything. Let's try this. Because it is attached to the hand. Oh. Why does it not follow? Oh, and that one can go. I just realized I had a whole bunch of unnecessary hands. Okay, so world location is required for some reason. YouTube gets so angry with me. I don't understand the problem YouTube has. YouTube gets upset because when I do streams, right, I use OBS, which is the same thing I use for recording. So for both of them, my wait, did I delete the wrong one? Set bone. Dang it, I got rid of the wrong one. Oh, hold on. Did I save it? Okay, there it is. That's why. Oh. That's why it wasn't following. It wasn't attached to the motion controller left. Where am I getting it at now? Oh, yeah. Let's just... Goodbye. This might actually work. It might just work. Okay, left 90. Hold on. Hold on. I think we may got it. Hold on. Let me see. It had to go left 90. File save, play. Oh, it's beautiful. The thumb's not tracking for some reason still. Oh. I think the tips of the fingers are doing something weird, but... Oh. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It works. Oh, and it's drifting off. Thank you. Oh, man. I feel like that took way longer than it should have. This is now the third stream I've been trying to figure out the hand tracking, and now it works. Oh, man. I'm so happy with that. Thank you. Oh, man. Cool. Let's... So that means all this stuff is useless. Goodbye. And I think that means everything here was useless too. Cool. I just need to figure out why the thumb wasn't working. Because that's the only part that I'm not fully sure what's going on is why the thumb wasn't working. I must have misspelt something. Thumb... Oh, that's why. I did misspell it. Hold on. I put a semicolon instead of the word L, or the letter L. Oh. Oh, that thumb doesn't work right. This is so weird having to hold the headset like this. Hold on. This is so awesome. I honestly think the only thing that needs to happen is maybe like the skeleton needs to have its size decreased or something. I still think it would be better if I could figure out a way to just use the bone rotations that I'm getting instead of the locations. I think if I could honestly just figure out the rotations, that would probably make it easier. But I would need to find some way to convert this, I think, from probably a world rotation to a local. Which is probably going to be a whole nightmare in and of itself. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to leave it. I'm not going to touch it. No. It won't be happening. It's the programmer's code. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right? We're going to leave it. Real quick, I wanted to see. I saw that there was a way to use the Vive tracker. Vive face tracker. I'll need to go grab it here in a second, but hold on. Vive facial... Ooh. Shoot. Vive facial tracker for developers. This is buying it, which is what I wanted. Quick start guide. The S-Rampal. I don't know what music this is, what song this is, but I actually kind of like this. Nice. OpenXR for PC VR. Let's see, probably documentation, right? I think there's actually a plugin I need to download in order to use the it with the OpenXR. I'm not completely sure though. Do you have one? I do. They do. I do. Hold on. I'll go grab it. Hold on. Here's mine. Hold on. There. Actually, do I need to bring it up to the, hold on. Let me see here. Let me see it. If I swap out the camera, can you guys see it clearly enough? Or do I need to bring it up? This is it. Maybe I should bring it up to the camera. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. How do I like it? I mean, it works pretty well. At least for what it's supposed to do. So the way it works, right, is it doesn't work well with the index. It's meant to be used with the Vive. I think it's called the Vive Pro Eye because the Vive Pro Eye has eye tracking. So the only problem I have, right, or I guess there's a couple problems I have. The tracker doesn't mount very well to the index because the way that it's shaped, and it's also got a couple of like little like nubs that are meant to pop into a Vive Pro Eye. So you can still attach it to an index, but it's just like a really weird, like it doesn't fit well, right? It's because the way the index is, there's like two little areas where it'll stick, which is kind of the big problem with this. So you can still get it to stick, it just doesn't stick very well. But otherwise it works pretty well. So yeah, all I do is I just take like, it's a low type C connector. So I have like, I have all over the place, like type C to type A adapters. So I got like this little one. So all I do is I plug it in, and then, hold on. And then all I do is I take off the little face gasket here, plug this into the type A connection here, and that's it. Oh, and then I also have to start up the I don't know why it's called this, but it's called the S Rand Paul S Rand Paul. I think it's just called S Rand Paul. It's a little application that lets you use it, and that's it. It's pretty simple. It's but it works pretty well. I've used it a couple times. I've jumped into Neos and used it. And I've oh, I didn't know about that. I've jumped into Neos and used it. And I've spoken with other people who have like who even have like full face tracking too. Yeah, it works exactly how you'd expect it to, I guess. It's not completely accurate, kind of like the index controllers. It'll only like it can detect when your tongue's in and out, but it's not going to detect if it's like to the left, right, up, down. It's just going to detect that it's out. Everything else does work pretty well though. Like the like it can kind of detect the you know when you like blow out your cheeks, I guess. I don't know how better to put it. And it detects like all your lip movements and all that. So it does work pretty well though. So yeah, it's definitely not a very big device though. Pretty cool and super affordable. Yeah, it's really not that expensive too. I think it's at least for what you'd expect a Vive tracker would be. Vive face tracker. On tracker. Hey Mo Beast, thanks for becoming a member by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's like 130. Yeah, it doesn't work on the Quest 2 or anything like that. Oh, and on Patreon? All right. Well. Thanks for joining and becoming a Patreon subscriber, Mo Beast. Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but if you're in the Discord, you're more than welcome to join that too. We got a little Discord. There should be a link to it in the description. Should be. If not, let me know and I can drop it in there. But yeah, we got like a little Discord if you ever want to like ask questions and things like that too. You did also join Discord? All right. Let's see here. All right. I need to figure out how... Okay, so there is a plugin here. I wonder then... I bet this actually isn't so difficult to use. I hate this. I had someone send me I had someone send me a .rar file recently, so I re-downloaded WinRAR because I haven't downloaded onto this installation of Windows, and now WinRAR just opens up everything for some reason. I don't like the WinRAR interface, if I'm honest. I prefer 7-zip, but now I just have it opening up everything. It's driving me crazy. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see, Vive, open, no. In XR. There is eye tracking, hand tracking. There is no face tracking. Unless eye tracking takes part in face tracking. Okay, hold on. I feel like this is gonna be like another several step thing. It used to be a lot different. It used to be instead of doing things this way, it used to be maybe this is it. It used to be that there was a plugin called the S Rand Paul plugin, and it's a very confusing setup. But you would have to get, I think it was facial capture data and then eye tracking data, like separately, drop them into an animation blueprint, and then run it through a bunch of They're not called blend spaces. They were called. I thought it was maybe it's a something blend. I can't remember what it's called. I've done it before on projects, but it's like a very very confusing and not. It's not a very easy setup. So I'm trying to find something that's a little bit better. But I need to figure out where this Vive OpenXR plugin is. I also hate that this keeps opening up Edge. I don't like Edge enough to use it all the time like this. OpenXR facial tracking extension. Is this it? The OpenXR specification. OpenXR Vive. Don't tell me that they removed this. Hold on. Allows developers to apply realistic the OpenXR facial tracking extension. Why is there no link for the Unreal Engine version? Why? Is it? Oh. Don't tell me they've made this more difficult. Hold on. I think they made the facial tracking more difficult. Now I have to figure this out. God dang it. I don't understand why Vive's website does it. Can anybody explain to me why Vive's website has a loading page? Like I wouldn't be so annoyed if it didn't spend forever on 99%. Like it'll spend forever just on 99%. Here we go. All right. Let's see. We have the SRAN Paul. Hand tracking, SR works. Is this what I need? Live OpenXR plugin. Installing Vive OpenXR PCVR plugin. This might be what I'm looking for too. Eye and facial. We invite you to join. OpenXR PCVR. Is this what I'm looking for? Installing Vive OpenXR PCVR plugin in Unity. I needed this for Unreal though. It's great Vive OpenXR facial tracking with Metahuman. Here we go. Here's the proper documentation I was looking for. OpenXR scene understanding. What is VBS? I have a Vive Focus 3. Now I'm curious here. I saw it mention something for Vive Focus. Now I'm checking. Hold on. Before I do that, Vive OpenXR. Hold on. OpenXR. Please make sure the OpenXR facial tracking extension is enabled. I might have to look into that a little bit more. There is no Vive OpenXR, and I don't know what it's going on about. Vive OpenXR, hold on. Let's see. This was the Unity, so I don't need that. OpenXR for PCVR. Is this what I need? Create facial tracker, create facial tracker. So you create one for the lips, one for the eye. We can also destroy them. Oh no, is this the same setup? Oh no, it uses live link. Okay. Okay, this actually isn't so bad. Basically, from what I'm understanding with this, I also need to learn how to use live link if I want to do facial tracking. Oh man. Okay, let me first make sure I can get this plugin. I first want to make sure I can get this, so that way I can use this with OpenXR. A little bit at a time, just a little bit. That actually reminds me, I need to close this down if I'm going to be installing plugins right now. And I need a new folder. Plugins. Is it plugin or is it plugins? It is plugins, right? It is. Okay. There we go. Oh, cool. Okay, so I think this is what I'm looking for. Download 1.5.0 Unreal plugin. Yes. Okay, this is driving me crazy. Hold on. Settings. Hold on. I gotta disable WinRAR. WinRAR is awesome for some things, but I don't like using it for everything. Is it not even gonna let me change it? Oh, that's annoying. Fine. That'll have to wait for another day then. You win this time, WinRAR. Alright. Vive, OpenXR. Oh yeah, this is a plugin. Okay, cool. Drop you in here. Oh, it didn't even... Oh, god dang it. Oops. Hold on. Move to plugins. Replace the files. There we go. Okay. Now we should be good. If everything went well, I think it went well. Attempt to load it anyway, yes. Vive OpenXR. Yep, there's Vive OpenXR facial tracking. Yeah. Nice. This might actually not be as difficult as I was expecting for it to be, which is awesome. Is Live Link enabled by default? Does anybody know? I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if that's something I'm going to have to enable or if that's something that's already enabled. This controller died on me. I need a Type-C connector. Oh, hold on. I need a charging cable. And now we play the waiting game. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but I'm a little confused as to why they removed the loading bar when it's like generating project files. Because now you don't know how far along it is or if it's even actually running. You just kind of have to sit there, pray, and hope that it eventually opens the project. It's just such a weird thing, and I don't understand it. Why they didn't just leave the loading bar there. Ow. I'm dropping things. There we go. Let's see. What is this song? I'm not familiar with the game Club Kong. I have to look this up now. I saw there's a Steam sale going on. I don't know if it's still going on, but I saw it yesterday. Hold on. Club Kong. Or is that the name of the album? That might be the name of the album. It is the name of the album. Okay. It's a Donkey Kong album. Try rebuilding from source manually. Okay. Plan B. Okay. Let's see here. Did I not save this? I thought I did. Okay. Rebuild. If this is having an issue running on 5.1, I think this is the first plugin I've ever come across that does not work on both 5.0 and 5.1. Even if it's not built for 5.1 yet. In all fairness, though, I don't use like a ton of plugins or anything, though. I'm curious. I still have this chat GPT bot open. I'm going to try something here real quick. Hold on. Best alternative to Steam Link. I've been looking for an alternative. I've been using Moonlight forever, and now I'm trying to see what... I have this open from earlier, so I just want to see what it would do. Let's see, Parsec. I've used Parsec before. Problem is, part of my machines are Linux, and it doesn't work very well on those machines. Remote play, that's PS4. Xbox remote play. I don't know how to get Rainway working. I've never managed to get Rainway working. Maybe that's something I gotta try. Hold on. Rainway game stream. Yeah, it's still going. Rainway app. That doesn't look like the Rainway app. Did they change their website or something? Because if Rainway works well, I might be willing to use Rainway. Or maybe they did change. or change their logo. I remember their logo used to be different. June 8, 2021. Oh, dang it, they shut down? Aw. I did not know that Rainway shut down. Well, that's sad. Okay, so Rainway is no longer an option. I could try Parsec again. How's this doing? Oh, here we go. What is this? Bulkdata.h. Where is this? This is an engine thing. Okay, let's try... Oh wait, hold on. Okay, there is an issue with the plugin. Oh, this might be a problem. Hold on. Let's go back a page. Let's check the archive. Damn, this is going to be really unfortunate if it doesn't function for 5.1 yet. I could try deleting... I've seen plugins not work until you delete their... What are the folders? The save folder, the binaries folder, intermediate, and derived data cache. It could be that I need to delete those folders. And there's no archive for it. Great. Okay. Hold on. 5 open XR 5.1. OpenXR prerequisites, non-real engine. Vive Wave XR. What is Wave? Oh, it's a Unity plugin. Okay, let's try something then. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways. Binaries, derived, intermediate, saved, and... I think that's it. Okay. Generate. And I'll build it from the ID. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll all work correctly. Fingers crossed. That was loud. I am sorry if that was as loud for you guys as it was for me. Oh, did that work? Fingers crossed. I hit rebuild and it built just fine, so maybe it worked just fine. We'll find out if this opens. I feel like I have I have to have a little bit more fun with this chat GPT. What other things can I ask it? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna ask it before I even get in. How to do facial tracking with OpenXR. How to enable facial. Can you explain step by step with code how to enable facial tracking in an Unreal Engine 5.1 project? Hold on, let me specify. Enable Vive OpenXR facial tracking in Unreal Engine 5.1 project. Enabling Vive OpenXR facial tracking in Unreal Engine 5.1 project would involve several steps and would likely require some additional code setup. Here's a basic overview of the process. Installing the OpenXR plugin for Unreal Engine. You can download the OpenXR plugin from the Unreal Engine Marketplace or from GitHub. Once downloaded, you need to import the plugin into your Unreal Engine project, create an OpenXR tracking component, create a new C++ class that inherits from the OpenXR tracking device component. I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm still so fascinated at how in depth it at least tries to go. I have to know, is there anybody who actually uses like chat GPT for like writing code, or maybe not even writing code, but like for anything that they do on a regular basis? Oh my god. What were the errors this time? It's the Vive OpenXR plugin again. This is a problem. What about the sranpal plugin? Does the sranpal plugin still work? Hold on. sranpal plugin Unreal Engine. Download. Because the sranpal plugin might be a solution. The sranpal plugin's messy, but it works. I haven't had any issues so far with it. How to build a... Can you explain how to build a game streaming server and client? Let's see what it goes. What comes out of it? I facial tracking download. Oh man, did I break Chat GPT again? It's my third time. There is someone out there who's looking at this. They're like, what in the heck is this guy doing? Trying to break our Chat GPT bot. Like, it keeps freezing up and everything. OpenXR prerequisites. Let's see. We do have yes Rampal plugin. Let me see what version of Unreal Engine this functions in. I don't even know if it runs in 5.0. For all I know, this doesn't work in Unreal Engine 5 at all. There it is. Minimize, close. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna move this back a folder. I'm not even gonna bother putting it all the way away. Go, close, close. Let's see if this happens to work. Holy crap, the Rampal plugin works in 5.1. Oh, maybe not. Let's rebuild. Let's see if it works. Let me see what ChatGPT gave me. Oh, this might be why. Hold on. I'm having way too much fun with this ChatGPT bot. It's honestly so fun. Generate Visual Studio project files, show logs. The Rampal plugin doesn't work either. Dang it. So basically all that I found out so far is facial tracking is not possible in Unreal Engine 5.1 until the plugin gets updated to 5.1. Because for whatever reason the plugin doesn't work with 5.1. That sucks. That is unfortunate. I'm also curious, what did ChatGPT send out to me? Create a server application using a programming language such as C++ or C#. This application will handle the streaming of the game data to the client, capture the game screen, the screen capture libraries such as FFmpeg or OpenCV. This will allow you to obtain your raw video data of the game and code the video data into a suitable format for streaming such as 264 or VP9. This will typically involve compressing the video data to reduce bandwidth required for streaming. Create a network protocol for sending the encoded video data to the client. This could be done using a library such as libav or using a custom protocol. Stream the encoded video data to the client using the network protocol. Network protocol for receiving the video. This could be the same protocol as the one on the server side. To code the received video data using a library such as FFmpeg or libav. Display the decoded video data on the screen, likely with the help of a graphics library such as DirectX or OpenGL. I feel like I gotta try this, at least at some point. I don't know how accurate this is. So I would love to have some kind of streaming setup Here's what my ideal streaming setup would look like for just displaying my screen. I would love to have it so that way I could stream my display from my computer to any device that I own. In addition to that, have maybe a sort of like secondary stream. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but like some kind of stream that will also include the VR headset. So I can stream like multiple devices, and if it's a VR headset, it'll hook up to like Steam VR or something like that. And if it's a regular display, like if I'm streaming from my laptop or my phone or to a Raspberry Pi or whatever else it is, then at that point it just shows me my desktop. Or maybe even like the VR mode is able to activate Steam VR, but otherwise it'll show the desktop like in virtual desktop or something like that. That would honestly be like my ideal thing. I have so many things that I would love to be able to build, but so many of them are things that I just haven't done before, and so it would just take a lot of time for me to try, and so I just haven't yet. But maybe I gotta try that eventually. OpenXR for PC VR. All right. Well, this was kind of a the facial tracking was kind of a bust, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, but you know what? Let me see if I can package for Quest 2 real quick, because I want to see. There was someone who asked too. I don't remember who it was, but someone asked as well if this would work with the Quest 2. So I think we got to try seeing if we can package and then run it on the Quest 2. I don't know if it will or not, but let's find out. I'd expect it would. Probably just gonna take a second to open now. Oh man. Well, this is opening. I'm gonna be right back. So give me 1 second. Hopefully this will be open by the time I get back, or at the very least opening. All right. It's open again. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to generate a Quest 2 package. I started having some issues the other day, so hopefully it'll work all right. We'll find out. Fingers crossed it'll work just fine. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's do... This is the classic, all right? Salter. Oh, you know what? Hold on. What about Minesweeper? Hold on. Minesweeper. Nah, I'd have to download it. Oh, well. Or, you know what? Hold on. Let's see. I bet I can find a Minesweeper website. What is going on? Your privacy settings blocked access to your camera. I don't... Okay. Here we go. Minesweeper. All right. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. That's one. Hold on. I need one that I can do something more complicated. Hold on. That one's too easy. It's too easy, okay? Hold on. Here we go. Expert. All right. This one will work. Let me zoom in. These ads are very much in the way. Can I hide them? There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. One. Okay, so that's one. I wasn't paying attention. It didn't count. Oh, expert. Here we go. Okay. See if I can. That's one. That one's good. That's one. Make all these good. Make all these good. And that one. These two are both ones. That one's good. That one's bad. That one's bad. One, two. Wait. One of these is wrong. That one's wrong. 1, 2. Hey Morgan, I'm glad it's helped you out. I'm glad you enjoyed the tutorials. I'll definitely be sure to keep it up too. Oh, perfect. This opened too. File, platforms. Hold on. Android, package. Why is this not installed correctly? What is going on here? Android SDK. There. I think the NDK is supposed to be latest. I think the SDK version is supposed to be 21. Is that correct? Can anybody tell me if that's correct for Quest 2 packaging? Let me see. I think my JDKs are my C drive. Where is... Did I pass it? There it is. Java. I think this is supposed to be 18.0.2. I'm going to attempt it anyways. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to save it in the same folder. Oh, that was so loud. Man, I need to turn down my monitor a bit. Hopefully this will package all right. I'd like to see it packaged correctly in one try, so that way hopefully I can just send it off to the Quest 2. We'll try a couple. We'll try it a couple times. If I can't get it running, then I guess I'll have to try it later. I'll have to figure out what the issue is. I had it working forever. So the reason I'm having issues now is I had it working forever. I had like all my SDK configuration correct, and then I was working on a project for 427. I was trying to package it for the Quest 2. Quest 2 does not work with the current NDK and JDK configuration. So I had to like revert it back all weirdly. And so now here I am. So yeah, now we just gotta wait for it. That's one. So is that one? So is that one? So that one's good. Minesweeper is just one of these games I just enjoy. I don't know why. It's way too easy. Two. See, that one's one, so that's good. Have I seen the Quest 3 leaks? I have not. Hold on. Quest 3. I was actually kind of surprised that the Quest Pro wasn't called the Quest 3. Let's see here. MetaQuest 2, Oculus Quest 3. Let's see what kind of rumors we can find here. Let's see here. We got previously, before Meta dropped the Oculus brand name. I don't think I can ever say this enough. I hate that they called themselves Meta. I really do. I hate it. So let's see here. Quest 3 price. Was it like anything about the specs that was supposedly leaked? Or are you just talking about in general? Have I heard about it? Let's see this one. Okay, so it looks like it looks like later on this year is what it's looking like, right? They have some stuff on YouTube about it. Hold on. YouTube. Let's see here. Let's see what we can find. In the fall? All right. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised. That sounds about right. That they're doing it in the fall. Let's see here. We got videos from Mystical, VR Quickie, Virtual Chat. Which one? Nothing yet. All leaked so far. Sadly, it's Bradley has made a few videos. Okay. Let's look up Sadly then. Sadly, it's Bradley. Let's see here. Looks like the most recent video is maybe from 3 months ago. So this is supposed to be a follow-up video too. That was loud. I don't know if it was loud for you guys too, but yeah. I'm gonna fast forward here just a little bit. I'm gonna fast forward here just a little bit. Stinson. I hate that soft strap. I'll be honest, I hate that soft strap. I prefer the hard strap. I hope that's wrong. I feel like I have to stop real quick too, okay? I don't think that the VR AR headsets should be mixing. Okay, I don't know if that's just a me thing. I don't think that they should be mixing like they do. Okay, I feel like VR headsets need to focus on VR. I think that augmented reality should be becoming some kind of everyday kind of wearable, like glasses or something like that. I don't think. I understand the need to want to put them all in the same hardware. I genuinely do, but I feel like it just shouldn't. Yeah, to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, I understand the want to put them all in the same headset, but, the other thing I don't understand is people keep trying to compare VR and AR. They are not the same thing, and for some reason, everybody seems to want to compare the two. VR headsets are too bulky to have full augmented reality use, if that makes sense. I agree. I think that what should be focused on, augmented reality should become more of like an everyday kind of thing, because it's supposed to augment your reality, what's going on around you. You know, it's supposed to be augmenting everything you see as you walk down the street or you go up, you know, upstairs or downstairs or, you know, walking around your house, whatever the case may be. Virtual reality is not that same thing. Virtual reality, well, most people focus on it for games, but it's meant for full-on immersion. It's for completely removing your surroundings, not adding onto them, and replacing it with something completely different. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I don't know if maybe I'm just making it more confusing, but I don't think that they should be combined, and yet every company seems to be trying to combine them for some reason. Yeah, see, augmented reality helping you with your everyday life. That makes sense. I should also say, too, I don't know if maybe this is just because the augmented reality hardware isn't there to be used every day. And pass-through is better. Yeah, pass-through is all right on the Quest, too. I hate that it's the whole black and white thing. Was it really that much to just add in color? And VR is escaping reality. Essentially, it just doesn't mix well. Yeah, exactly. They're two completely different things. There's two reasons that I think that they're constantly mixed together. One, I think, is that a lot of these companies are just trying to say, oh, look, my headset does more. And I think the second reason is possibly that augmented reality hardware just isn't far enough along that we can fit it in something like glasses or even just an everyday wearable headset. I think that might be part of the reason that augmented reality is constantly mixed with VR headsets for some reason. You just started an AR development class at uni? Nice. Yeah, I'm not saying... I personally don't like augmented reality. I personally don't. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, though. I think that eventually it will become a good thing, and I just don't think it's there yet, personally. This is actually kind of an interesting design. That headphone jack. Nice. Yeah, I like VR more too. I think that should be replacing the environment, not mixing it. It's virtual and augmented reality, so it's kind of crucial. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I think VR is just... I think VR is just better. The thing I like about VR more is the fact that you're able to have full control over the entire environment. The thing I don't like about augmented reality is that augmented reality, as it is right now, you have to kind of figure out a way to fit it in a specific space. Like, you have to figure out a way to fit it on like a table of a certain size that you can't determine what size it is. You just have to figure out a way to fit your content on there and make it work well. Or on a wall or anything like that. VR, you can replace the whole space and not have to worry about limitations of how big is the table that this application is going to be on, how big is the room, how big is the wall, how big is the, all this kind of stuff. To me, virtual reality just makes a little bit more sense, at least right now. Yeah. Yeah, but I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for people who do augmented reality. It's not easy. I've done augmented reality stuff before. It's not easy. Okay. So if this is true, it looks like they're very much steering more towards augmented reality. You want to make an AR app that brings a flying whale that's scaled. And of course, that requires the user to go into a massive open space because whales are so big. Yeah. Yeah, I've augmented reality, I think it's better if you can have it in a controlled environment, right? Like, somewhere where you can make sure that's going to fit what you want. I just want to check that. Yeah. I'm wondering if it's basically just going to be exactly like the Quest Pro, but just like not quite as strong hardware, maybe. Their battery better last longer than an hour, is all I'm saying. The battery better last longer than an hour. I have no clue how to develop anything for AR. We just have to figure it out. If you want something easy, I don't know if it's still around, but I don't know how easy it is on Unreal. When I tried augmented reality, I used Unity. Unity Mars. It's a paid plugin, which is probably the only thing that sucks about it, but it's a good plugin for augmented reality. I liked it. It was pretty good, in my opinion at least. But yeah, it's like a weird subscription-based plugin. You have to like pay a yearly or monthly license or something like that. At least when I last checked it. It's much thinner than the Quest 2. People are speculating that the battery may be worse. I would rather have something bulkier and better battery than lighter and practically no battery whatsoever. If they're going to go this route, remove the battery, just make it a PC headset. If they keep making their battery an hour, 2 hours or less, eventually people are going to stop wanting it. Headset's not being fully focused on PC VR makes me want to get a 4-year-old index. Yeah. A lot of manufacturers, I think, are trying to go for the no PC VR headset, which is awesome. You know, if you can go without a cable, that's awesome. But we need Valve to release whatever they are working on. If they make a standalone PC headset all in one, it would be the ultimate. It honestly would. I hope that if... assuming Valve does make another headset, I hope that it's that it has some kind of standalone feature. Same here. I've been thinking about getting an Index. Yeah, Index is actually a pretty good headset. The only... I said this earlier. I have like 3 complaints with the Index. One is that it's not very glasses friendly. 2 is the thumbstick, right? The thumbstick... This is now my second left controller, and now this one's getting stick drift. I've had this for, I think, less than a year now. The first one that I had for a year. And the third issue that I have is the cable. The cable, I've only had to replace once. But the problem I had with the cable is when it started dying, I started having 2 issues. One is that it stopped connecting correctly. Like my computer stopped detecting it was connected. But the second issue I had was my whole display got very staticky, like just red, blue, green pixels just flashing all over the place. And it was really, really annoying. I remember... Yeah. Yeah, no, the thumbsticks were... this thumbstick is starting to have issues now. It's so bad, too, that you can actually see the thumbstick fall down into a position. Like, it doesn't even try to stay in a neutral position. Look, I'm going to show you right now. Hold on. Hold on. Okay? Like, it's really, really bad. Hold on. Like, that's like, I'm not even trying to put any pressure on it. I'm just tapping it. I swear. It gets so bad on the Quest 2. Like, it takes, the problem is it's not like it's a terrible, it's not like it's a terribly big drift when it first starts. But the problem is once it starts drifting fast and it starts drifting hard. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago was barely noticeable. Like, this was still usable, where all I'd have to do is slightly tap it in a direction when it started, if it started. And now it's at the point where it's not an if or when. It's every time I let go of the thumbstick, it's going to start drifting. And I kind of have to hold it in a position. So, Yeah, I think this time I'm gonna see if I can just get like some thumbstick replacements and replace it. I might do like a stream or something on that too. I don't know though if I have the tools I need to do that. Leaks patents indicate for Decker that it will be modular, and the Steam Deck is the precursor to the Decker. It also indicates it'll be both standalone and cable, hopefully. I think I've heard those rumors. I think I've heard those, that it'll be modular. I did hear the rumor that the Steam Deck is kind of like a preview of what the hardware is going to look like. I've heard that people have gotten VR to at least somewhat work on the Steam Deck right now, which is really cool. I did hear the standalone part too. I don't know if I heard the cabled part though. That part I don't think I heard about. But yeah. Is how durable is. I've been through a lot, and even one of the controllers has cracks. Oh yeah. I think, I don't know if it was Mobeast or if it was someone else in the chat earlier too. I was talking about my old Quest 1. It still works perfectly fine, but I got like huge old cracks and stuff like just all around. I got like a huge piece right here that's just ready to fall out at any time now. I haven't used my Quest 1, I don't even know how long though. It mostly sits in a box now. I think I've only touched it once or twice in maybe the past year. Yeah. Rift S was amazing, but mine was not durable. Yeah. Yeah, I think the big problem the Rift S had was the microphone. You can still find out who has Rift S when you're playing a multiplayer game just by listening to the microphones. You want to buy another one for your collector hobby? Nice. I'd like to collect VR headsets. I mean, they're not cheap, so I don't know if I'll be able to anytime soon, but I would like to collect some VR headsets eventually. Yeah, it's still going. Okay. He told me that all second year VR students at the... Thank you. Oh man, you can tell them that they're welcome. Am I actually known by VR students at a university? I feel like this can't be true. Andor. I haven't watched Andor. Is Andor any good? You cited me in your coursework. Oh. I'm not entirely sure what to say. That's actually kind of cool that I'm being cited in coursework, but at the same time a little I honestly wouldn't have thought that my tutorials were even somewhat decent enough to be known or to be cited in coursework. I think the only thing I could say right now is that I'm very flattered to hear this. That's actually kind of cool. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. You can go and tell your group chat that I'm glad that I'm glad they like the tutorials, and they'll definitely keep coming. I'd believe it. I don't think any other channel has such a massive collection of VR tutorials. Here's the thing. I know that not many others have. Like, there's not a lot of other channels that do VR tutorials, especially VR tutorials on Unity. It's just, I know my channel's relatively small, so it's just not something I would believe, I guess. So, but it's still very flattering, Palmer. Okay, I feel like I have to start. Oh wait, this is a quest too. Okay. I'll be honest. I didn't fully realize the quest 2 had a fan. Here's the thing though. I would say that I have like mixed feelings about fans in VR headsets. The Vive Focus 3 has a fan for their headset. It is terrible. I do not like the Vive Focus 3 fan because it is loud. It blows way too much air into your face. And honestly, it's just not a great experience. Mostly just because it's so loud. Like, you can hear it over everything that's going on too. And the Quest 2 gets so hot. That's something else too. The Quest 2 does get very hot. I'm surprised it has a fan, given how hot it gets. I wish I could show you the official document our teacher gave us, where your channel is listed as the top resource for learning. Really? It's getting late now in the UK, so I'm off to bed. Well, good night, Morgan. I hope you have a good one. All right. You should do a Zoom lesson at the university as a guest speaker. I would be willing to do. I would be willing to be a guest speaker if it was asked of me. I would absolutely be willing to be a guest speaker. I'll be honest, I don't know how well that would go. I don't consider myself to be very good at talking in front of groups of people, but if it was asked of me, I'd at the very least be willing to consider it, and I might be willing to do it. You'll mention it to your lecture? All right. All right, mention it to your lecture. All right. This has turned into a very interesting stream. All right. Good night, Morgan. You have a good one. All right. Man, UK. I think the UK is like 6 or 7 hours ahead of me. Hold on. Damn, that would put you near midnight. Jesus. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. No, that would put you past midnight. Jeez. Yeah, why aren't you in bed? It's 11 p.m. Yeah, why aren't you in bed though? 11 p.m. Okay, so I think I was. Did I miscount? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did miscount. I don't know how I miscounted. All right, I'll go. I'll go. You. I better stop chatting so that way you'll go to bed. 11 p.m. at night. I try to be in bed 11 p.m. at night. Doesn't always happen, but. All right. All right. SSD/RAM might tier up to 512. What is the RAM like on the Quest 2 right now? Hold on, I have to look this up now. RAM on Quest 2. Quest 2 specs. Focused on Pro HDDs. Okay. Moby, 6 gigs. 6 gigs. So they. Wait, why do you say 512/12 gigs though? That's a huge difference. Oh, 512 gigabyte. Oh, I see. SSD up to 512, RAM up to 12 gig. Okay, I misread that. For some reason, I thought that said 512 megabyte, which was gonna surprise me. I mean, that'd be a pretty substantial upgrade. The SSDs on the Quest 2s right now, what are they at? 256, I think, if I recall. That would be a pretty substantial upgrade. You'd be talking about doubling the RAM and storage capacity on the Quest 3. Should actually not be too bad. I don't know if the Quest really needs a RAM upgrade, if I'm honest. The SSD upgrade, I could definitely. I don't think there's any argument against that there. There's so many games, and you have so many people who are buying so many. It makes sense, you know. But what is this? Cloud VR? Cloud VR. What is Cloud VR? Oh. Oh. Okay. There have been leaks that Meta might do what Microsoft does with Xbox games via cloud mobile console, since PC VR setups are expensive. I have mixed feelings about this. Okay, so hold on, because I feel like I have to justify this here real quick. Okay, I like the idea of cloud gaming. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love the idea of cloud gaming. Part of the reason why I've been so desperately searching for an alternative to Moonlight is because I love the idea of not having to have my PC and being able to play my own games wherever I want to go. That being said, I have two issues, especially with cloud VR gaming. Okay, so my first issue is that the cloud VR gaming does exist. There is a way to do it. It's called Shadow PC. Shadow has a VR application. I believe it's on SideQuest that you can load onto Quest 2 and stream VR content from their setups to your Quest 2. The problem is I live in Idaho, and Shadow does not work very well here. I've tried running it, and I think I was lucky to get like 10 FPS. It works very, very poorly. I don't know if it's different in other places. I'm sure if you lived in like California or Vegas or like a lot of other places where these data centers might be closer to, or wherever they have these centers at, I'm sure it's a lot better. Okay, I've heard good things about Shadow, so I'm sure it's a lot better if you live in a different spot. Thing is, most people don't have over 500 meg. Exactly, right? I think statistically speaking, I think less than half of at least America's population has streaming speeds capable of doing this. Yeah, so that's the one problem is, one, they need to make sure that this actually works well everywhere. If they're going to do this, it has to work well everywhere, not just in a couple of states across the US, not just in a couple of countries across the globe. It needs to work well everywhere if they're going to do this. Yeah, even in California, I lived in California for several years. I lived there before I came here to Idaho. California, like, it's not easy. Like, not everywhere has fast speeds. California, out of every place I've lived, California probably has the best internet speeds, but it's certainly not fantastic. The other issue, and this is more of a personal, issue that I have with cloud streaming being run by companies, is I don't like the idea of having a license to play games. And the only reason I don't like this is just because personally I like to own my games. I'd like to know that, you know, in 15, 20 years, the games that I enjoy playing now aren't going to be gone on every streaming service that I use, and that I'm still going to be able to play those games. And that's something that's eventually going to go. Yeah, 5G mobile networks aren't even fully there yet. I can't even get 5G networks at my home. I get LTE. I get 5G occasionally if I'm lucky. And even then, the 5G signal isn't that great. Yeah, then there's also the bandwidth issue, right? Exactly. Yeah, even near big cities, the speeds aren't there yet. Yeah, not to mention, VR tends... I imagine that VR requires a faster speed as well, simply because of what it is, right? I would assume so, at least. I don't know if this is actually the case. I would assume so, though. That VR requires a faster speed in order to have a good connection. I think it would be a cool idea. I think it would be a great idea. I think that we are still several years from being able to do game streaming everywhere. And I know it can work. I've done xCloud, the xCloud streaming where I live. It works. It's not great, but it works. It's good. It's playable at least. Yeah, even near big cities, speeds aren't there yet. Around 250, yeah, exactly. I run PC VR in my house. I have a whole separate router and network for my virtual desktop PC. If I run it on my own, on my other home network, I notice a drop. I have 1,000 internet speed. I've had to do something similar before too. Not where I live right now, but where I used to live in California. I used to have to do the same thing where I'd have to have my own separate. I don't even think I used a router. I think I just used just a cheap access point because for some reason I kept having problems with the router that we had in our home. Where I live now, I don't really have very many issues. I also don't use streaming as often anymore. I mostly use my index. But yeah, it's definitely. I think it'll be cool if they can eventually get there. I still think we're far away from there though. It's especially nice for people who don't want to buy a PC or can't afford it, because it's a much cheaper alternative. You're a Quest 2 pleb still. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Quest 2 is still an awesome headset. I'm not going to say it's not. The Quest 2 is still an awesome headset, especially for its price. And honestly, I still really love the wireless side of it. Probably one of the few things that, it's one of the few things that I wish I could get rid of about the Index. I've seen Index wireless adapters, but from what I recall, they're like expensive and they're like third-party solutions, so I don't know how well all of them work. But yeah, Quest 2 is still an awesome headset. Yeah. There's no way, I don't think there's anybody on this planet who can't say that the Quest 2 is not pretty good at what it does. Say codec avatars? It's weird that anyone would even focus on VR cloud gaming right now, especially since regular PC gaming isn't doing too well on the cloud. Stadia was a massive failure. Stadia was a massive failure, but that was also mostly Google's fault. Stadia worked really well. I'd used Stadia before. I even used it when it first released for like their early access, like alpha testing. Even then it worked pretty well. I think that Stadia was just very, very well, poorly done. But I definitely agree. I don't think VR cloud gaming should be a focus right now. I think that we should still be focused on getting VR hardware to a good spot. And I think we should also be focused on applications as well. Because the thing is, here's the thing, right? I don't play a ton of VR games, and it's not because I don't want to. It's because a lot of them, I hate to say this, a lot of them either aren't great or there's not a lot of replayability to them. I definitely agree. I don't think we should be focused on VR cloud gaming. I think that we should still be focused on making the hardware good, and I think we should still be focused on making good games. And that's like one of the main priorities I focused on with VR Playground is I think that games are like the most important, the big issue still with VR is just the fact that there's not enough great games that people are willing to play for hours on end or anything like that. For days or weeks at a time or anything like that. Not that it's good to have like an addiction to games, but I just mean like there's, for a lot of games, that there's not like a ton of that, a lot of them you can play through them once and then just kind of feel like, oh yeah, I did everything and move on. Yeah. Although I do still like going back to a lot of the games that I haven't played in a while. I actually should probably go back and play Boneworks again. I haven't tried Bone Lab yet either. Yeah, because he had said he had done this before the MetaConnect. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting looking headset. I won't say it's not. I think the pills on the front are a little weird, but other than that, it's a pretty interesting looking headset. I think it's so weird that so many VR headsets and controllers seem to be trying to incorporate this weird little pill shape. Like the Index has like a weird little pill shape like that. It almost feels like something that's just going to become a given on like every single VR headset or controller. You'll be able to point out some kind of pill. Like even the Quest Pro looks kind of like a pill shape too. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be excited. I'm excited to see what the Quest 3 is like. I hope it's a good headset. I don't know that it will be, but I hope it will be. I forgot I had this going. I'm gonna go and minimize that. Yeah, this packaging failed. I was trying to see, in case anybody wasn't paying attention, I was trying to see if I could package this and run this on Quest 2. Do you have any Pimax headsets? I do not. I've heard Pimax headsets are pretty good though. So out of all the headsets that I own, I have a Quest 1, Quest 2, Vive Focus 3, and a Valve Index. Yeah, I think that's it. I've used other headsets, like I've used the Rift S and I've used, actually I'm gonna switch this over to the camera. I've used the Rift S and I've used the Vive Pro. I've seen a CV1 Rift, but I've never used one. And then, I don't know if I would really call it a VR headset, but I did used to have one of those, or actually I think I still do. I think I still do have like one of those headsets that you put your phone in. Which I don't think anybody still makes applications for anyways. It kind of makes sense. Those phone ones, they were a cool idea, but they weren't great. It's good for experiences, is the way I refer to it. I think that's good for VR experiences, not VR games. So yeah. Does anybody else in the chat own a Pimax headset? Are they able to say if it's good or not? I don't think anybody else does. I'm not seeing any other responses. Actually, I know Moby said he uses the Quest 2. I don't know if you have any other headsets or not. Yeah. Pico 4 is nice and affordable. I haven't tried the Pico 4 actually. Let me see. Pico 4. Pico 4. I've heard it's a pretty good competitor to the Quest. That's all that I really know about the Pico. Actually, how much is it? If I didn't have Quest 2, I would get the Pico 4. Geez, 430. I think these are euros, right? Maybe someone could correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on, let me switch. I'm pretty sure the symbol means euro, right? 430 euro. I don't know if I have that correct. Lenses are much better. Okay. Hold on. Euro to dollar. You'd have to import to US off of eBay or Amazon UK. Well, hold on, how much is? Yeah, it's like nearly 500 bucks. It is definitely. I mean, it makes sense that it's better. It is more expensive than the Quest 2. The Quest 2's. Wait, the Quest 2's had a couple price increases. Hold on. Quest 2. I think the Quest 2's had a couple of price increases. I need to double check the price. 400. Actually, that's not too far off price-wise. Yeah, you'd have to import. I think I'd heard that you'd have to import the Pico off of eBay or Amazon. Honestly, I think that's the only reason I haven't gotten a Pico is because I just wasn't willing to go, around to try and buy it off of another vendor who's basically just forwarding it on to me. But maybe I should give the Pico a shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, I believe the Pico was developed by a Chinese brand, if I'm correct. And I think, if I recall, it was because they couldn't get access to the Quest 2. Or no, not they couldn't get access to the Quest 2, that they didn't have Facebook as an option in China. You order a PSVR 2 to hold you off till death. Oh, wait, hold on. I have Quest 2, but tried Pico 4. FOV really feels wider. I ordered a PSVR 2, hold me off till Deckard, or till I give in to buying Index. I don't have a PS5 yet, so I can't get a PSVR 2. I always take FOV slightly with a grain of salt. I always have to have my FOV slightly less because I always have to have either lenses or my glasses between myself and the headset, so the headset has to be further from my face. Which kind of sucks. I'm never able to get, it sucks. I'm never able to get the full capability that the FOV is capable of because it needs to be further away. It's the same one that owns TikTok. Yeah, I think that's what I heard. ByteDance, right? I think. Is ByteDance that company? ByteDance. I might be wrong. Hold on. About us. I might be wrong. I thought the parent company of both of them was ByteDance or something. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Okay, I wasn't misremembering. I think it's funny. They have two links, one for TikTok and one for YouTube. Nice. Technology, visionary, breakthrough, connection. I am correct. Yes. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to give the Pico a shot eventually. Hold on. Pico Neo 4 store. Is it possible for me to see what their store looks like? Like their game store is what I was looking for. This looks pretty identical to the Quest 2. If nothing else, maybe I should see if I could get a Pico for my next game. Make sure my game works for Pico, Quest 2, and Steam VR. That'd be awesome. I'm assuming Pico is also based off Android, right? Hold on. Pico Neo developer. I don't know if you would need like an extra plugin or something for that. SDK access the functional SDK technology platform flashes you into a virtual reality world. Create app, add operation. Oh, do you have to request to join it? Oh wait, here we go. Documentation. Here we go. Unreal OpenXR. Oh, do they just naturally support OpenXR? Oh, that would make things so awesome. I love that OpenXR is becoming more popular because it just makes things so much easier. Yeah, Android? Okay. I kind of assume so. I'm assuming it's probably ASTC as well. Yeah, ASTC development. Yeah. It's basically the same exact setup as a Quest 2, it looks like. So from what I'm understanding, if I can basically run this, if I can run any game that I have on Quest 2, I can probably run it on the Pico. Oh, I got sent to a notice instead of the link I was looking for. Get started. Quick start. Yeah. I might have to see if I can get a Pico just so I can test for the next game that I'm working on. If anything else. Oh wait. Install preview tool. What is the preview tool? Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is just a Pico thing or if this is something you can run for any headset, but this is kind of cool. The default RHI for UE5, yep, it is DirectX 12. But I heard PC cable connection is not good as Quest. I mean, that makes sense. Meta and Oculus, or Oculus then Meta, I don't know how to phrase that. They've been working on that for a long, long time. I still don't like the Oculus connection as much as I like the virtual desktop one. I've just always felt it's a little bit more stable. I usually prefer to use virtual desktop if I'm given a choice. Yeah. This isn't so bad. Maybe I'll have to try Pico Neo. Cool. All right, let me go and transition here. Well, this has been a fun little live stream. I actually gotta jump off here. I gotta go make myself some dinner here shortly. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. If you guys, yeah, take care to you too, Mobies. I hope you have a good day. By the way, if any of you guys want to check out, I have a Kickstarter going on for my next game. There should be a link in the description if you're on YouTube and the About section if you're on Twitch. Do I use Virtual Desktop for developing? I actually use the Index. I use my Index for development. So I use I use this, and then if I'm going to be doing Quest 2, I usually prefer to export it to... I usually prefer to package and then upload it to the Quest 2. So that way I get it. Yeah. I just figured I'd answer that question real quick. If I have to use my Quest 2 on the desktop because my Index isn't working, then yeah, usually I use Virtual Desktop. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, I got a Kickstarter down below. I just want to throw that out there in case any of you guys wanted to check that out. I just launched it on Wednesday, so... just try to promote it a little bit. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a good day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you guys are. So have a good one, guys.